Hello, it's Reggie Podcaster here, and back after the weekend. I think I'm not going to do any podcasts at the weekend unless something unexpected turns up. Like I'm out and there's an unexpected accident or tree comes down as we had a week ago or whatever. So unless something like that where I do a sudden update live on the phone, I'm going to give the weekends a break. So that's what I'll do. Firstly, I would like to say a big thank you to all new Twitter followers. I will put a thank you message up for them on Twitter after I've done this podcast. So there we go. So, did you have a good weekend? I would imagine it was probably a wet one. I can promise you now, Saturday, it was football. No, it wasn't football. There was no football, was there? No, sorry, there was no. It was only the internationals. So yeah, Saturday was. What did I do Saturday? God, I can't. Well, that's getting bad. I can't remember. Well, anyway, let me tell you about Sunday because I can't remember Saturday for the minute at all. Sunday, I did go to the allotment. I went down there nice and early. I was down there probably around 20 to 9, 8:30, 20 to 9 in the morning, and I wouldn't say it was eerie. Because that's not quite. It was atmospheric, I think is the word you'd use. If you look at my Twitter site, which is Reggie Podcaster @RegLeePodcaster, look at me photos, and my latest photo is one that I took at the allotment when I walked in. It's not my plot; it's just a general view of the allotment, and there was this morning mist. Well, that morning mist lasted until lunchtime. I was there. I particularly wanted to get the garlic in. My garlic, and I wanted to put. I'd seen Monty Don on Gardener's World on BBC Two. Put onions in trays, and I thought, I like the idea of that rather than out in the actual garden, because I have got a plot for them, perhaps, but I really wanted to keep one section clear for my beans and my peas. So these I've put in little individual. It's a tray with individual pods on them in the cold frame, and I put my garlic in. I had a little bit of a bed strip ready for that, so I put 4 varieties of garlic, so that's done. So hopefully next summer we'll have a lovely range of garlic. Red Duke was one of them. Crimson something. I've got. I don't know why I've got crimson weight or something. There's a couple with the word weight, WIGHT or weight or whatever behind them. So we should have some nice. And my curly cow and my winter cabbage are still growing. I mean, they haven't grown much, but they're still going. The only thing I don't think I'm going to get winter cabbage this winter. They're more likely to be available ready next spring. They're just too small. They're not going to grow. I mean, they're probably 2 inches high, if that, with a few leaves. I mean, they're not going to grow by this winter. No way. I mean, I'd be lucky if they survive the winter, to be honest. I think they'll probably keel over. So, but I got them cheap. I think I told you before. I got them 50p a strip. They were last minute get rid of from home base. So, yeah, it was worth a go. Curly cow though, hopefully, will be all right. I mean, that's not ready till next year, so that should be fine. Well, we'll see anyway. I'm expecting my 3 raspberry canes in November. I've got 10 strawberry plants as well coming from the same company. Now, I don't know if they're going to send those at the same time or whether they'll come at a later date. We'll see. I'm still juggling where to put them. The wife's she's not sure if she wants blueberries because, I've got to buy the blueberry bushes, which are, 12, 13, 14 quid each, and I need 2. And then I've got to actually build a raised bed and put different compost in it because of what they are. They don't like alkaline soil. They like they either like acid soil or not alkaline, or they like alkaline, not acid. But whichever it is, mine is the other end of the scale. So went down there, put the garlic in, and then the weaker I put on the weeds, well, I think it was too late in the year. It just really had no effect at all, to be honest. So that's obviously broken down in the soil. Well, it will do very soon. So what I thought is, I've got dandelions and I've got sort of big leaf. I'm not sure what they are, but big leaf weed. I couldn't think what I was going to say then. And when I say big, I mean it's huge roots. I mean long, and again, if they break off, they regrow. But to dig them out when I first was there would have been near impossible. You'd have definitely snapped the roots. But in fact, you couldn't even get the spade in the ground, the fork in the ground. But the cardboard and the manure seems to be making a difference. As in, pretty much all the cardboard's now gone. Would you believe? It's been 2 months and the cardboard's disappeared completely. Not completely, but a lot of it's pretty much vanished. It's on its last legs. But the grass underneath has gone very straw-like, as in yellow. It's dying off, and that's good. But I could dig out these weeds. They were coming through, and I thought, well, let's try it. And there was still a few bits where it was tough to dig in, but there we go. But I still managed it. Got 2 barrow loads, not overfull, but level top barrow loads out of it. So I've really caused the big weeds a big headache, which is great. So I was really chuffed with that, and I had a little bit left, which is going to be, it's in between the grass where the lawn's going to be and the beds. It's sort of, it's over that section. It's going to be sort of 5-6 foot width worth. But of course, the weather has been horrendous. So I don't think I'll be going up there this week. We've got the plumber coming on Wednesday to fix our toilet. Yay! So that'll be nice. We'll have 2 toilets again. Not that we need 2 toilets, but it's convenient because where I am in the house at the back with all my gadgets, the toilet's next to me. Otherwise, in the mornings as well, the other toilet's an ensuite and it disturbs the wife, and I don't like to bother disturbing her for no reason, especially just to go a wee. So that'll be nice to have that back. We're going away soon to Malta for a break, so that's going to be nice. That's coming up soon. That'll be lovely. I'll be walking Arthur again this week as usual, but probably getting very wet. Now, what did I do Saturday? This is very odd. Why can't my mind is really getting bad? Why can't I remember what I did on Saturday? How bizarre. The wife went to a meeting in the morning, as she always does. She does a meeting on a Saturday morning. I done shopping. I think we went to lunch. That's what we did. We went to lunch. Yeah, I think I just come home. I don't think I did a great deal Saturday at all, to be honest. But there we go. I genuinely can't remember. I looked around town. I genuinely can't remember. There we go. These things happen. So basically, the allotment is sitting there now, waiting. I would say if I can get up at the weekend maybe, or if it breaks or whatever, I'll get up and finish that last bit, and I will that'll be ready then. I'll just basically keep on top of the weeds like I've done. I'll just dig them out if the big ones come up. But it's looking the sort of like when you dig and you pull them up, you can see the soil's breaking down. And the bit I dug for the garlic, I mean, the soil there where it's been dug before, and so it hasn't got a lot of grass and weeds and so on, is beautiful, and it's really nice soil. So I'm really pleased with that. So hopefully, folks, we will have some lovely vegetables next season. And of course, I will let you know, and you'll see pictures on my Twitter site. So that was my weekend. I do hope you had a good weekend. Podcast will come, as I said, as and when I feel up to it. So do look out. So until next time, please take care, and from Reginald Podcaster, goodbye.